The Twitch thought epidemic.
Made a video about how if you don't like seeing lewd things. Years ago, I made a video about how if you don't like seeing lewd things online, simply close your eyes and walk away. But what happens when you do close your eyes and walk away, but no matter where you walk away to, you bump right back into it? Whether it's on Twitter, TikTok, or even Twitch.
The Twitch thought epidemic. This is so great. When was this? A year ago. Okay.
Annie water. I'm gonna get canceled for this. All these years, and this is what's gonna get me canceled. I don't want to hear it from it.
Dude, I think I bitched that I really liked ShoeOnHead's how do you say? Opinion on a lot of things. Few people did not like that. I said she's kind of right in some aspects. I was like, I won't lie. She's like, she had me pondering, scratching my chin, like, But people did not like that. People did not fuck with it. I fucked with it.
All these years, and this is what's gonna get me canceled. I don't want to hear it from
Tumblr
any water
vibe.
snobs, okay? Where are my fellow Dasani heads at? But anyway, do you like the red hair? A lot of the Twitch thoughts that I'm going to be talking about have red hair.
Oh,
I felt like I was missing out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are talking about the Twitch thought epidemic and its consequences, as well as OnlyFans culture and the desensitization of...
Oh, I thought she was going to say D's nuts. I thought she was gonna say D's nuts.
Well, as OnlyFans culture and the desensitization of... I promise this won't make sense. Maybe. Like, all my videos are just kind of messy brain vomit. I mean, I guess that's one way you could be sure.
How coincidental. You were thinking of dyeing your hair red too. That's true, and I'm still gonna dye it. But it's like a dark red.
Or I'm not...
I'm mixing it. It's like a dark red with black and then like some streaks. Some like different colored streaks in it.
Plagiarizing. When I start to sound
I'm still deciding the streaks.
Sense, that's a red flag. I figured out how to use ChatGPT. So for those of you who are unaware, Twitch is a video game streaming website, or at least it used to be, where people often stream themselves playing video games and interact with their viewers.
Yes!
But recently, in the past few years, it has been invaded by women.
Oh,
but not only women.
Not me. I'm not a woman. There's rumors that VTubers are men behind the screen. I'm not a woman. I'm safe.
Women. Now you might be asking, Shoo, what is wrong with that? And normally, you'd be correct. But Twitch is a website for kids. Advertise for users 12 and up, and predominantly used by young boys. And the question on everyone's mind is,
like shadows?
Are these evil Jezebels preying on today's youth? Or are they simply the product of capitalism? Clever, sneaky women taking advantage of people living under a brutal system in order to selfishly make money. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Before we get into this, let's quickly get into today's sponsor.
And if I skip the sponsor, she's gonna catch me. Aura.com/ShoeOnHead. Wait, that kind of sounds cool as fuck.
Free trial and see if your personal information has been leaked online. Big thank you to Aura for sponsoring this video. Ooh. And as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad. Now let's get back.
You know, when she calls us out, I feel like really shitty. When she calls us out, I feel like a really shitty human being. Did you just re-add her ad? I did, but I did it in a second. So W, I saved time. I did it in a second.
To the video. So about 2 weeks ago, this tweet showed up on my Twitter timeline. What's going on?
I remember
Twitch?
this.
It showed a streamer wearing no shirt, swinging her fun bags around slightly off camera every time she got a donation. So for strictly research purposes, I went to Twitch to see if this was real.
Yeah, she got her buddy for it and you did it. I'm gonna kick your ass.
And surely enough it was. And it wasn't just one streamer, it was many. It was multiple. It was the entire... One streamer. Look. It was many.
Many streamers showing their tatas, and then there's Shy Lily. Why did she get grouped? What the fuck? Why is she here? Why is she here? What the fuck? That's so fucked up.
It was multiple. It was the entire
What'd you say fuck me for?
home page. And then when you went to click on one of the streams, it just took you there. No verification needed, no login required, nothing.
She can't keep getting away with this. You can't keep getting away with this, Miss Lily. Because it was the art category? Wait, really?
One of the streams, it just took you there. No verification needed, no login required, nothing. And the whole internet pretty much agreed this was insane. Not everyone, we will get to that, but most people agreed this was crossing a line. Because of all the outrage, Twitch changed the rules. Not to fix the website, they changed the rules in order to save the Twitch thoughts. Twitch actually doubled down and made it so twerking—
if Twitch gets rid of cleavage, if Twitch tells VTubers they can't have cleavage anymore, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. My new model is fucked. I'm just saying it. I put so much money into that new model, and if they tell VTubers, yeah, no more cleavage, I'm absolutely fucked. I thought about the eye candy. I was like, yes, booba. That's literally a fidget toy for viewers. I was like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
Pole dancing and artistic nudity was allowed. Artistic nudity. Right. So obviously, Twitch is run by simps. We knew this. Anyway. Artistic nudity. So like, can you glue googly eyes onto your Can you do like a little meat spin on camera with googly eyed? And that would be considered cool and fine? Because it's art, right, Twitch?
Time to move to YouTube streams. Fuck that shit, dude. I'll go to Fansleys. I don't give a fuck.
Am I still doing this? So then VTubers,
YouTube will fucking take me down.
Took advantage of this new
Oh, wait.
artistic nudity rule and started streaming their avatars butt-ass naked.
It's called hentai.
Animated YouTubers took advantage of this new artistic nudity rule and started streaming their avatars butt-ass naked.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
I thought it was really stupid when VTubers started doing this. Can I go ahead and say this? Is it enough time to go ahead and say this? I thought VTubers and artists were really fucking dumb for doing stuff like this. I was like, yes, okay, I get it. VTubers get a lot of shit from Twitch itself, but let's not try and I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I looked at all of this being like, you're ruining it for the rest of us that just want to stream. You know what I mean? You're ruining it for the rest of everybody else that wants to do just have a VTuber model and then make content, and that's it. Like you fucked it up for the rest of us. And then them being like, yeah, I read the script, I read the manual, you can do whatever you want as a VTuber. And it's like, no, I don't think you read it right, bitch. Let's reread that shit one more time. Talk your shit. It was stupid as hell. It was taking advantage, that's all. Yeah, I was like, look, chat, I get it. Like, I 100% do. It sucks when a lot of VTubers get a lot of shit for no apparent reason from Twitch, right? And 100% a lot of them are convinced that Twitch hates VTubers. And I'm 100% am convinced too. You know what I mean? Battle, you do not look like the brightest in the bunch when you do shit like that. When you take it a step too far, you make the rest of the VTubers behind you look stupid as fuck too. So it's just like, what is the point? What is the point? Let's not draw hentai. Straight dudes breaking to us. They can't draw hentai anymore, right? They're not allowed to. That's so sad. That's so sad. I wanted to watch my favorite hentai artist draw. That's so sad, dog.
Butt-ass naked.
It's called hentai, and it's art.
Only for them to get banned while the Twitch thoughts remained.
Yeah.
Clearly, 2D girl discrimination. A few days later, Twitch finally banned the Twitch thoughts for a day.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up.
This has been going on for a very long time. From hot tub streams to ASMR ear licking. Twitch has just becoming a cesspool for this stuff.
Oh my god, she was eating that shit out. Oh my god.
Especially in the past 3 years, following a pattern I have been seeing online. A huge increase of OnlyFans models and
Thank you for keeping your clothes
everywhere.
on, Annie.
And
You're
it isn't just
welcome,
my
chat.
observation.
You're
It's a
welcome,
fact. There are
guys.
many studies that came out that show
Dude, when that model comes off, I mean, when that model comes out, I got a toggle where I, like, my model's, like, in my bra and underwear. I'm posting so many pictures on Twitter. I'm about to milk the fuck out of that model. I'm not even joking. That model, she's about to make me money. She's about to give me likes.
photography and photography addiction increased significantly during the pandemic, especially for young people, and hasn't decreased since. And the amount of people making content.
Annie, I have some big news. We have a healthy baby girl.
Did you guys already have the child? I feel violated.
Content on OnlyFans
Here
has
comes the
skyrocketed.
money!
Being locked in our houses absolutely did something to our brains. You used to have to go out of your way to see this stuff, and now it's everywhere. Now compare this to how I talked about this issue a few years ago, where I would make fun of people for complaining about. This is like walking into a strip club and being like, get your horny asses out of here. The difference is now everywhere is the strip club. It's to the point where even meme accounts on Twitter are being paid to discreetly advertise OnlyFans pages.
That's
and
true.
you can't even block the accounts that show up as ads on Twitter. Great website, Elon. 13 plus, by the way. And anyone who points this out is called a prude or a conservative. If you have an issue with naked women making softcore on a website full of children, you're the problem. How does the overall well-being of society affect you, bigot? Most of the internet seemed to agree that this Twitch thing was wrong, but there were a lot of people mad at me and others for pointing out the obvious. So we're gonna respond to some of those critiques.
Oh, wow,
from people who
no
disagree
way.
on this subject, and then we're gonna talk
How?
a little more deeply about
What the hell? How could you be like, this is so fucked up? Why would you go against it? What? It feels right to be uncomfortable by this shit. What?
all of this, because I feel like it's a little deeper than the Twitch thoughts. The Twitch thoughts are just
No way you're eating right now? I am chewing gum. I had eaten earlier.
a symptom of a disease. Why doesn't Twitch just make a new 18 plus site? They do this on Twitch because the market is already saturated on actual porn cam sites. They won't stand out. They can find a larger, younger audience on Twitch. What I'm trying to say is, these should be banned.
Oh.
Okay, so my tweet was a
Oh my god! Okay.
little harsh, but am I wrong? Blaming these women for what Twitch allows and calling them accomplishes nothing except morally grandstanding that you think you're better than them. So first of all, I am better than them.
Oh.
So are you. So is everyone who doesn't make on Twitch. And second of all, I know calling them does nothing. I did it because it was funny. These are grown-ass women toying with the TOS. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know
Wait,
they're
okay, I
walking
have
the
a
fine-
question though. Does a CEO have like a say in a lot of things? Like, how does being a CEO works? They have say in a lot of things. So, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Do they have like, are the CEOs just there for show? They're the boss. Well, I don't really, that doesn't really like explain anything.
Sorry I haven't been here. I have had mommy things to do and I do have to leave. Bye bye.
Bye, Cake. You take care. Congratulations to you and Mr. and Mrs. Cakes. Congratulations. And a baby cake. Oh, hold on. I'm dying. Give me a second. Okay. A CEO answers to shareholders, not users. Okay, so they don't really have like a say. Okay. So I should stop giving the CEO shit. Okay. All right. There's a board below a CEO that does most of the decision making. So like a CFO or something. They're to make money for shareholders and that trash makes them a lot of money. Really? A board of directors? Okay. The more you know, chat. The more you know. And the CEO is the chair of the board typically. Okay, so he's just CFO handles the financials. Okay. Oh, it makes sense because that has the F in the name. Okay, financials. Okay. Ash Schlatt, all right. I've been screaming, fuck capitalism. Here I am. I blame OBS for any problems in this stream. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Let me see if I can fix this. Let me restart my stream, okay, chats? Let me restart. Let me see if it's fixed. If this does it or not, restart my stream. My PC. If it doesn't fix, then it's actually at OBS.
More deeply about all of this, because I feel like it's a little deeper than the Twitch thoughts. The Twitch thoughts are just a symptom of a disease. Why doesn't Twitch just make a new 18+ site? They do this on Twitch because the market is already saturated on actual cam sites. They won't stand out. They can find a larger, younger audience on Twitch. What I'm trying to say is, these should be banned. Okay, so my tweet was a little harsh, but am I wrong? Blaming these women for what Twitch allows and calling them accomplishes nothing except morally grandstanding that you think you're better than them. So first of all,
Totally.
I am better than them. So are you. So is everyone who doesn't make it on Twitch. And second of all, I know calling them does nothing. I did it because it was funny. These are grown-ass women toying with the TOS. They know what they're doing is wrong. They know they're walking a fine line. That's why they're here on Twitch and not on the hundreds of adult websites that exist. If a pair are so dangerous to you, maybe you should lock yourself in the cave. Cry more, little bro, and tell your fellow bros to stop thinking with their dicks. Hello, fellow bros. Stop thinking with your dicks. Brace yourselves. The incel's about to lose their minds and act like women are ruining Twitch. Lol at the men in these comments admitting they are not attracted to women. I'm sorry you don't like hot women. Maybe work on the internalized misogyny. Nah, sorry. If you don't like huge oiled up milkers bouncing around on a Twitch stream, I'm just gonna assume you hate women.
What?
Do straight men even like women? Oh, you're not.
What? What?
Sexualizing women? You're not just gooning to every woman you see? What do you hate women? What are you, gay? How did they manage?
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, dude.
Hate women. Do straight men even like women? Oh, you're not sexualizing women? You're not just gooning to every woman you see? What do you hate women? What
Men! Sorry.
Gay? How did they manage to reverse engineer being sexist into not going awooga, awooga, honk, honk every time?
Where's the other eye? What the fuck? Wait, where's the other eye? Where's the other eye? Hello? Where'd it go?
Into not going awooga, awooga, honk, honk every time they see a woman. Incredible. Huge fan of these mammoth milkers, but I do worry about the dynamic and weirdness of women who are essentially sex workers interacting with and asking for donations from chat on a site largely used by young men. Feels like a race to the bottom. When Vosh and I, the people who talk about f***ing Pokemon, are saying things have gotten weird, I think that's proof that things have gotten weird. As a sex worker, I agreed. I dislike the blurring of adult and all ages platforms like Twitch and TikTok, but I also don't know what men expected when it's so successful either. I don't know, I guess men expected women not to get borderline naked on a website occupied with children, maybe? The bar is really not that high. There is a market for literally everything. That doesn't make literally everything excusable. If you give your kid unrestricted access to the internet, that's a you problem. Parents have to take some level of responsibility over their child's online content consumption. So I agree with this. Of course I agree with this. Parents should absolutely be monitoring what their kids are looking at online. You know what? The issue is Twitch is advertised as a website for them. It is advertised for users 12 and up. So parents will naturally assume that the website doesn't feature like this. I think that's a pretty reasonable assumption to make. Like, I don't have to sit and watch Nick Jr. constantly with a 10-year-old just in case Peppa Pig decides to go Girls Gone Wild. It's safe to assume that is not going to happen. So yes, you should be monitoring what your kids are doing online, but this isn't like a kid going onto an 18+ website. This is a kid going on a website that is advertised for them, that is made for them. So this is in big part the website's problem. A lot of people were saying that the solution to this would be making Twitch 18+, which I agree makes perfect sense to do, but the thing is, Twitch won't make it 18+, because that's what drives away advertisers. Lots of advertisers won't advertise on websites that are 18+. It's too risky, it's bad for their brand. And Amazon, the owner of Twitch, needs more money, of course. Same reason Twitter isn't being made 18+, because at the end of the day, the richest men in the world need more money. And apparently, Twitch is going bankrupt. No wonder they want to keep the Twitch thoughts on the platform. platform. Also, I didn't even know that Twitter was only 13 plus until embarrassingly recently. Elon, I beg of you, either make Twitter 18 plus or get rid of the porn. I personally think the former is the better idea because I'm tired of seeing unsolicited opinions of minors on the internet, and I just don't get tired of seeing images of strangers' butt pop up on my Twitter timeline while I'm scrolling in public. Always a joy. But think of the children aside, Twitch is just not a website for this. There are thousands of other websites for this. There are so many, so why do these women have to do this on a website not for this? Well, it's simple. Because the websites that are made for this stuff are already oversaturated. The market is full, and basically these mids are not going to stand out on a dirty webcam site where there's thousands of other people doing...
Maybe it's just me, chat. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like it when she's like mean to them. I don't like it when she's mean to them. Like, I get it, it's like jokes and shit for her, but like, I don't like it when she's like calling them mid and shit. I'm just like, oh, like, you know, they're people too. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, but they shouldn't be doing this on Twitch. You know what I mean? She should be mean. Oh, chat. You go, queen. Oh.
Sites that are made for this stuff are already oversaturated. The market is full, and basically these mids are not going to stand out on a dirty webcam site where there's thousands of other people doing
the delivery is a bit harsh. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, there's like an easier way of saying it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
To stand out on a dirty webcam site where there's thousands of other people doing exactly what they're doing. But when there's only a few dozen on Twitch doing it, they're more likely to stand out, get more followers, make more money, and attract an audience that wouldn't normally go on those other sites. Unfortunately, in this case, a much younger audience. I remember in like 2008 or so, I did a fan meetup, and most of the people that came were in their 20s, in college.
If you're not rude, then you're a typical commentary YouTuber. What do you wait, commentary has always been like rude YouTubers. What do you mean? When I think of commentary, I think of like back in like 2018. They were rude as fuck back then, and they're still rude. What?
In their 30s, but there were like a few 12, 13-year-olds, 15-year-olds with their parents, and I was just like, oh no. Like, it just didn't even occur to me that people that young would be watching my content or interested in my content. But just the fact that people that age knew about me was so scary. So I just have to wonder, like, how are these people not feeling that way? Like, I didn't purposely go out of my way to attract that audience, but these people are going out of their way to attract that audience. If they weren't, they wouldn't be doing it on this website. They would be doing it on the websites this stuff.
I would say like commentary YouTubers are very nice besides like 3. Dude, I've had my fair share of commentary YouTubers. They all fucking suck.
What makes it possibly even closer is the fact that Twitch uses
they all fucking
money,
suck.
meaning a kid could use their parents' money to buy Twitch bits or whatever, and then use those Twitch bits in order to get these women to interact with them and to shake their tits, and their parents would never know. Many people suspect this is the reason Twitch made that change, but I don't know. It does line up with Twitch's MO. They will do anything to keep these women on their platform.
Yeah,
they
true.
are their cash cow. They bring in the big
like
bucks.
I'm not
After
saying
all, there is a market.
I'm not saying what she's saying is wrong, but I'm saying like there's a nicer way of saying it. You know what I mean? But that's just me though, because I'm more of someone that doesn't like to hurt feelings. I try to be blunt, but I try to be also like honest in like the most nicest way. You know what I mean? That's just me. I'm not saying what she's saying is wrong. She's right. She's 100% right. But oh, you don't gotta be mean about it. Yeah, but the market was extremely saturated. You saw a lot of rude commentary YouTubers, and if we're talking percentage, then they were a minority. I have no idea what you were saying. Everything that you just said went over my head. What they do deserves to be mean to, though. I mean, that's a weird way of looking at it, to be honest. Yeah, what you just did, you deserve to be like be disrespected towards. That's an odd way of. It's an odd way. 11%. They sell sex to kids. They deserve mean. I guess. What the hell? Okay. What I'm saying is, I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I think it's probably jokes, but I'm heavily biased. Being Portish on children's. I don't think that we are understanding. I'm more of saying, okay, And maybe there's just not humanity. Maybe there's just not like an ounce of care. You just don't like being mean. Yeah, that's literally what I am saying. I'm just saying there's like a nicer way of saying certain things. You know what I mean? Any would play Smash or no thanks. Being cruel or mean isn't a statement about the person you're being cruel or mean to. It's a statement about the person being mean. I'm gonna just nod my head. I have no idea. You gotta dumb that down. Calling the mid is crazy though. That's what I'm saying. Like that is entirely what I'm saying. Scratching my head. Being mean has nothing to do with if someone deserves it. It has to do with if you are the kind person who is mean. We have to read that one more time. Being mean has nothing to do with if someone deserves it. It has to do with if you're the kind of person who is mean. Can you give me an example? Use it in a sentence. Can you give me an example, please? It's going over my head. Annie, you absolute goofball. Dude, I'm stupid. Less words, the better. Yes. I guess she was calling them mid in the context of the campsites, etc., which is probably fair going back to elementary grade. If someone bad and you mean to them, you are mean person. Oh, yes. I guess like I'm more of a looking at as if like I'm more of looking at it as if like maybe it's just me. I think it's more of me. You know what? Maybe you guys have your opinions of being like yeah, person, if you kill, you're a killer. You are a killer, basic. Wait, what? If you kill a killer, you are a killer, basically. I'm scratching my head, bro. No good excuse. Be mean. Just be nice or be nothing. Yeah, basically, that's what I mean, that's not necessarily what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's like the little ounce of humanity that I have left. Or a little ounce of kindness that I still have less. You could be the rudest motherfucker and I'll still be nice to you. But I'm gonna tell you in like the most honest way, like you're being an asshole. But I'm not gonna like be rude about it. You know what I mean? That doesn't fix anything. You know what I mean? If anything, you're just fueling the fire is what I am saying. You could be the nicest person from Boston, but still say, I'm walking here kind of me. I will caveman explain everything from now on. Yeah, I live by the full golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated and treat others how they treat you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, I don't know y'all's opinions on people doing crazy ass shit. Like, I'll agree with these stance. This shit should not be allowed on Twitch. 100%. Get this shit off the site. But I think calling them names does not fix anything is what I am saying. You know what I mean? That is entirely all I am saying. This shit should be off the site, but calling them names does not help it. If anything, you're probably fueling them to be more spiteful towards you guys. So it's just like, huh? Now, she probably doesn't, I'm not like hopping on her ass. I'm not saying like, ShoeOnHead, what the fuck is wrong with you? She probably means it in no harm manners. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably all jokes to her. Pero what I am saying, that makes sense. Yeah, what I am saying is more of like, you, the consumer, hopping on their ass, being like, fuck you, whore. It's probably going to make them more spiteful to want to do it more. And it did. We literally witnessed it. They got, I think I witnessed it all when it all happened on Twitter. They got so much shit for it by so many people and it fueled the fire and they continued to do more and more. And I was just like, y'all, I don't think this is helping, guys. This is not helping it. We got to try a different way. I don't think calling them whores and sluts I don't think that fixed it, guys. That doesn't sound right. You look like an asshole yourself is what I mean. ShoeOnHead has a history of being on the red pill side, internet culture. Well, I think she's like more of like wishy-washy. I don't know, bro. I think she's more on the fence. I kind of like view her stance as more on this fence. Whatever her opinions is, I don't really care. I don't want to talk about red pill because I'll be honest, I don't know anything about that shit. I don't know anything about like the Matrix, red pill, blue pill. I think that's from the Matrix, right? I don't know. I said this year's gonna be my year, and I'm fucking dead as a rock. It is from the Matrix. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, I don't know anything about that, guys. I don't know what that red pill shit has to do with what we're talking about, but it's from the Matrix. Yeah, but the people who call themselves red pill totally missed the meaning of it. I can't. Wait, they took it from the movie? What the fuck? Dude, they took the inspiration a little too hard. Keanu, save us! I find it funny that she calls them chores, then censors it later. Hey man, she seems pretty mixed. Yes, Annie. Yeah, like she's just, I think from like the videos that I've seen, it's just on the fence with her, and I don't really, you know what I mean? She's got me scratching my chin sometimes, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like pondering, I'm like looking at things differently. So she's very informative, you know what I mean? I'm not dogging on her, but I'm more of someone that's more, I guess, like emotional. How do you say? And I guess like I think things more emotionally rather than more like, oh, you should be doing it, like you're supposed to do it this way, like, you know what I mean? Instead of like, so I just think that sometimes maybe let's hold back calling people names, because that does not fix anything. Empathetic, yeah, I think that's what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know where all this came from, guys. I don't know where this came from. If they deserve it. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm implying. You could make a point without having to be, how do you say, disrespectful about it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Annie thinks that she's empathetic and she's just pathetic. I'm girl failure. I'm girl failure. I'm girl failure. I'm girl failure.
I suspect this is the reason Twitch made that change, but I don't know. It does line up with Twitch's MO. They will do anything to keep these women on their platform. They are their cash cow. They bring in the big bucks.
What Annie's trying to say is that Shue is a Giga Chad and Annie is the sad virgin beta. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. It's so funny. Oh my god. That's a crazy saying, Kane.
These women on their platform. They are their cash cow. They bring in the big bucks.
Cash cow.
After all, there is a market for this. Men, takes two to tango. Most of these bitches would be broke if it wasn't for your coomer asses. Oh wow, sex workers working under capitalism? How crazy. Every man in this comment section has mommy issues and gets no actions.
Oh.
Y'all mad she's making more money with less effort. Finding this sexual makes you're a pervert. Go to your dead mom.
Oh.
Smartest Twitter user. Sounds like you're just mad you can't manipulate a following in the same fashion. Granted, I don't condone it, but you're coming off as salty as a group of people found a loophole around the TOS and are abusing it. Frankly, these women should be praised for thinking outside the box and pandering to an audience that isn't oversaturated. You can't exactly criticize them for being smart enough to know which outlet has a higher chance of yielding income. What do you mean? It takes 2 seconds to take off my shirt. Literally any woman in the world can do this, but most don't because making on a website mostly populated by minors is gross and insane. Gonna be honest, I thought you were a dude. Funny you shame the women when it's clearly women just taking advantage of the system we live under, capitalism. Yet you call yourself a socialist? A lot of issues do come down to capitalism, but as we do so often
I'll
with
be
other
so
things,
honest, they're using a lot of political words and I'm like sitting here like, shit, I wish I had Hassan to tell me what the fuck is happening. Fuck, I don't know what they're saying. I live under a rock, please.
A lot of issues do come down to capitalism, but as we do so often with other things, you can criticize people exploiting this system and exploiting the loopholes in this system. We don't just hand wave away politicians.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on! Okay, we're back.
Buying stock. We don't just hand wave away Jeff Bezos making his employees pee in bottles just because we live under capitalism and it is what it is. No. Yes, ultimately, I guess it's a capitalism issue. It's a TOS issue, but you'd never apply this standard to people marketing gambling or crypto scams on Twitch, which is funny because like a year ago there was like a bunch of gambling drama on Twitch, and one of the biggest critiques people had was there are children on this site. You're basically selling gambling to children. So how is this any different? It's amazing that just because they're women, suddenly they get a pass. And if you call it out, you are slut-shaming or a pick-me, of course. Oh look, Queen Pick-me is at it again, putting down other women. Shue is I'm not like other girls personified.
No.
Okay, this insult normally doesn't work, but
No, what? Come on. That doesn't make any sense.
especially doesn't work.
Someone brings awareness to someone, and she happens to be a woman that's bringing the awareness to something, and she's a pick-me for some reason.
Other girls personified. Okay, this insult normally doesn't work, but it especially doesn't work here because I am like other girls. Most women, in fact, do not make porn on Twitch. It's incredible how criticism of even like a single woman is seen as some personal betrayal, and the only reason you would do so is male attention.
Dude, I got called a pick-me for making ASMR. That was a W in my life.
I never understood why I need to feel some sort of like loyalty to complete
Huge
strangers
W.
just because
I
we
took
were
that
born
as a
the same
W.
sex. I don't know you. I don't support all of you. Some of you were dumb. Like as if these
Fuck,
kids don't
I
have
am
access
dumb.
to porn at the tips of their fingertips. Trust me, if they want porn, they will get it. There aren't any toddlers on Twitch as far as I'm
No
aware.
way,
It's 13
yeah.
plus. Do Americans think children will be?
There was I won't say much, but they found out that I made audios for creators, and they found like the little 4 audios that I made for like Schlatt, Tuv, the Do, and Schlatt again. Yeah, they all found that, and they called me a pick-me for wanting their attention. And I said, well, yes, of course I want their attention because I want my clout. And second of all, I made it because I thought it would be funny. Yeah, they thought that I was confessing my love to him, my undying love to him. But entirely, I just wanted the views.
Traumatized by seeing naked
So, you
women?
know,
Do they
it
not
was really
realize those
funny.
Same kids can and do.
When is the
simply
community
go to
audio? When the
websites to
artist gets
jerk
back to me, because
off?
it's been like
Shue, I
6
hate to
months
tell you this,
already
but the average
for the
kid is seeing
thumbnail.
way worse stuff online all the time. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Let's be real. This ain't nothing to kids nowadays. I grew up with the
Wait,
internet.
don't
as a
you
kid
have
/teen
undying
and was
love
able
for the dude? Oh my goodness. We can't make these jokes anymore, Carm, sadly. These jokes actually have been dunked in the trash, sadly. He has a woman. Woo! Clap it up for him. Clap it up for him, chat. He has a woman. So I have told myself no more of these undying love dude jokes because holy shit. And what do you mean and? I don't want to make those jokes. He has a woman. Come on. I am more of like, I don't want to make them feel creeped out if they ever come across my content. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's all jokes. We get it. Pero he has a woman. So I'm just going to, Carms, I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to fucking strangle you. I gotta strangle you. Dude, there were so many people that were like, Annie, if there's a goalie, you could still score. I was like, that's what? Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I'm gonna be honest, slut shaming has been happening in one form or another for the last 2,000 years. Yet sluts are still slutting, so slut shaming doesn't do anything, if that makes sense. You know what? I'm gonna just nod my head, Saint. I have no idea what you are saying, but I'm gonna nod my head. Adversity doesn't mean that you give up on your life's goal, Annie. I'm kicking your ass, Carms. There's no way. I'm kicking your ass. There's no way.
Find stuff back in 2002. Where now it's literally so easy to find stuff, and most teens have
hold
phones.
on. Give it a second. Hold on. Glorp. Glorp. Glorp.
I don't think they would be fazed by this content. Again, that is a bad thing. Maybe it shouldn't be that way. I hate this whole, well, that's just the way things are attitude. That's how you get people coming up with these head-ass ideas, like making for kids.
Wait, someone needs to create porn for children. Hear me out. What the fuck? Young teens are already watching porn and they're finding hardcore, aggressive videos that give terrible view of sex. They need entry-level porn, a softcore site where everyone asks for consent and no one gets choked. What the fuck? Dude, yeah, please delete Twitter. Holy shit. Why didn't Twitter get deleted? Why was it TikTok? What the fuck? Are you kidding? What the hell? Brother, what?
Because kids will find porn anyway. There were so many replies to me that were like, I was watching hardcore since I was 10 and I turned out fine. Your
Dude.
Twitter likes are public, sir. No, you didn't. You don't see a problem with this because you are extremely desensitized. And honestly, so am I. I'm no swerf. I'm no sex worker, exclusionary, radical feminist. Because first of all, I'm not a feminist. It's like our culture has become so overly sexual that it's not even sexual anymore. Our culture is just becoming
Some people should just keep their inner
desensitized
thoughts inner,
to-
yeah.
And that's not a good thing. I guess I just miss the days of tasteful thigh. Because of this oversaturation, many in Gen Z are apparently craving normal relationships on the big
Gen Z wants less sex and movies. Yes! 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 I beg for this. I've waited for this moment.
screen. They're bored of seeing sex everywhere. To them, sex has been available one Google click away since they were like 4 years old, and it's having really negative outcomes. Like the amount of grown-ass
Hearing a bag
millennials
snack?
holding-
No. Oh, this? It's a fucking napkin. All right, do you guys... God damn. Do you guys think that I have like food like deck right here next to me? Yes, you don't. I hate you guys. You may have a stash. I don't. I have a stash of granola bars. Do you guys want some of that? It's healthy granola bars. You guys want some of that? They're really good. They're so delicious. Some people should keep their inner thoughts. Wait, I saw something. Hold on. It was like the amount of times a sex scene came on for a family movie night for me. Yeah, I get so nervous whenever... I won't lie. I get really nervous whenever I see sex scenes in movies. I skip it. I'll have to skip it or I'll close my eyes. I don't know what it is. I still get nervous. I just need to... Dude, it's because I'm a virgin. I'm more or less ace. I just don't want to see sex. Close your eyes. Yeah, you know how like when you go to like to the movies and then you can't skip the fucking movie in the movie theater, so it's you gotta close your eyes. Femcel for real? Femcel for real? Wait, what? What is that? Well, I feel like we learned this. I'm just a woman that doesn't have sex. I don't think that's a femcel. An involuntarily celibate person believes feminism has made the modern woman too empowered and therefore too choosy with her potential sexual partners. That doesn't even mean anything. What? Femcels are the feminine version of incels. Dude, I don't even know what this means. Incel, involuntary celibate, femcel, female celibates. Oh, is that what it actually means? Is that what a femcel is? Shit. Okay, maybe I might be. I could be streaming then having sex, okay? With that time, I just think you gotta think. I think about it logically. I could be streaming instead of having sex, so I just don't ever have sex. You're not like that. With who? How dare you question me?
Gen Zers, prudes, and puritans is another word I saw. It's just really fucking weird. Like, I'm sorry, we're all addicted gooners. Maybe the younger generation is trying to tell us something.
No, you couldn't. You
Someone
gave
called
up. How
me a
dare
prude
you?
over this. Me. Just like with video games when I was a kid. Boys are mad because girls are playing in a space they've deemed theirs.
I could be with chat right now. Yeah, can you imagine? Imagine like in the middle of sex. I could be with chat right now.
So first of all, girls have already been.
I could
in
be
these
streaming
spaces playing video
reactions
games
right
for
now.
Years. There was no issue though. It's kind of weird to be like, sorry, we're kicking your asses, boys. Like kicking their asses at what? Being naked on camera? Being naked on camera in front of minors? I just think it's interesting and ironic how like 10 years ago, these same people were fighting to keep civilized women out of video games, and now they are fighting to keep sexualized women
off
on
their
Twitch,
platform,
a website
or yeah,
for
on
video games.
Twitch. Sorry.
It has come full circle. If only Anita was here to see it.
I could be making money streaming instead of having sex. Annie's gonna finally get lucky in the middle of that act and call the person chat, and it's over. Oh my god. I'm also gonna be honest, sex is alright. It's not all that great, dude. It's gonna open my third eye. What do you mean?
Also, imagine it has come full circle.
I'm joking.
If only Anita.
I'm gonna be a changed woman.
Also, imagine flipping the genders in your stupid fake fan fiction. Imagine a grown-ass man coming into like a female space. I don't know, what's a female space? The Stanley Cup fandom.
Oh god.
Cups. Imagine a man
dude,
coming into the fandom of
have you guys seen like that one clip of like this girl getting bullied on at school, and she had a Stanley Cup, and that I can't remember if that girl like shoved her or something, and that girl turned around and swung the Stanley Cup at her and knocked her out. I was like, holy shit. I was like, god damn, that is not a cup, that's a weapon. Oh my god, that's too much.
Fandom.
I thought we all saw that same
cups.
video.
Imagine a man coming into the fandom of these fucking cups, dangling his ding dong around, and people are like, can you stop? That's really weird. And he's just like, oh wow, you just hate.
Shit, hold on. Bro, they're all the same cup. Yeah, dude. I get it now. I'm just kind of desensitized to sex. I get more flustered to personal attention audios than I do porn. That's just flashes up on Twitter. I want genuine romance. I think everyone does. I think everybody in this generation does. But, you know, it's that damn internet. Oh, our parents were right, Chad. It's that goddamn internet. I'm not even joking. I should have listened to my mom. I should have listened to her when she said that shit. It's that goddamn internet. And she was right. She was right.
Men. Like, f you. Go away. These women aren't stealing anything from the men. If anything, they're stealing from the women. Because the more Twitch becomes a website for this, the more this shit rises to the top. And the more normal streamers, especially women, who don't do this, sink to the bottom. If I was a female, wait, I am a female. If I was a female
I'm
gamer,
at the bottom of the barrel.
I was a female gamer grinding my ass off in this male-dominated space, the same way a lot of men do, and seeing what female content rises to the top of this website, I would be pretty demoralized. Look anywhere, not just Twitch. Sex work starts to appear like the only successful avenue a woman can go down. In 2014, there was a lot of talk about harassment towards women online. And my answer would always be like, just trolls, just block them, just ignore them.
Pack it up, Annie.
Trying to get a rise
this is
out of
glorp
you,
shit.
which is still true. But a lot of these people aren't trolls anymore. They're your followers, your friends, your allies.
Hey, brother. We're in the middle of reactions. What the hell's wrong with you? Huh? Back it up, bruh. Back it up.
See, sexual harassment has evolved.
Oh,
15
no.
years ago, it was anonymous trolls entering your chat like, show me your tits. Now it's Jeff, he, him, politely asking if you're interested in joining OnlyFans. You know, show me your tits. For money. What is stopping me from taking off my shirt and making a ton of money? Besides, you know, a father figure. Pretty much nothing. Any woman can do this, which is why...
Guys, we're reacting. Stop. I think that ass. Stop.
So many women do this. The pressure is insane for young women nowadays, and I honestly feel bad for them. I do. I feel bad for women. What is this? What is this strange feeling? But from their point of view, from what they've been told,
That's so fucked up.
society is going to sexualize them anyway. You're a woman online and you don't sexualize yourself? That's okay. We got AI for that. Also, while I'm editing this, I just noticed that was an ad. That's an ad on Twitter. It says ad in the corner. Dystopian.
Yeah,
Why not
dude.
simply take the
That's true, man. It's also the fact that previous generations were so repressed and unexperienced with sex, and now that our generation has so much access to that kind of material and aren't repressed by social norms, we've all come to realize it's not that big and there are better things. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true, man. Like, I think like we could be like, We could be we could be putting our focus like into other things. Is yeah. Little mod keeps getting my ass. Yeah, because you keep saying the word sex. I keep seeing why. You guys keep getting autobotted for saying the word sex or porn. So, yeah. We could be making money, getting our money up and our funny up. Ooh.
Power back and corner. Dystopian.
I remember, I think I remember I did like my very first, I did my very first, like webcam stream, and I was in a costume, by the way. First of all, this is about to turn really funny. And I had just turned 18 as well. I did my very first webcam stream, and it was in a costume, and I was wearing a Enderman, the blow up Enderman costume. And I had a maid dress on because it was a sub goal. I got drawn being railed in that costume. You could be doing, like, I'm just saying, 100%. There are women that are sexualized for no reason. It was insane. It was insane. I had just turned 18 too, so it was just like, what the fuck? And I had asked them to not draw NSFWR to me. And I was like, yeah. But they were like, oh, but you're an adult. That's not an excuse! So then I remember I lost, this is like when I had caught COVID. I caught COVID, lost my voice and shit, and then I decided to become a VTuber. I think next year, I think I turned 19. I decided to become a VTuber. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be a VTuber. And I was like, if I'm gonna be a VTuber, if I'm gonna be sexualized, I'd rather them sexualize my model than sexualize like the way that I look. You know what I mean? I'd rather have people draw and make NSFW art of my model than make NSFW art of like what I actually look like. That's insane. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I became a VTuber.
Take the power back and make money off the inevitable. It's getting weird out there. Men and women are being pushed and pulled in so many different directions. Women are being sold this idea that they should be independent girl bosses who don't need no man. And if they want to make the choice to be sex workers, that's their choice. And I consider myself socially libertarian. So I'm all for personal choice. But how much of this really
I don't know what that means.
Personal choice?
Oh? The hell is this? She's making a coin.
I work 5 days out of the week, 40 hours a week, okay? I do not make enough to live on my own. I would not make enough to pay rent, water, electric, and eat.
Okay.
When are things gonna go back to where you can work and support your family without f***ing stressing out? I can't do this anymore.
Like, I just got a good job. I started in September, but even with that job, I still can't do shit. I can't buy anything. I can't afford the rent these days. Like, I'm just feeling so much despair.
Oh.
And I know I'm normally like really, really positive, but I'm just like, how is everyone else, and are you okay? Because the answer's probably no.
We're gonna just start an OnlyFans. In 48 hours, how much money did you make?
48 hours.
Oh my god.
I made a little over $1 million.
Oh my god.
$47 million to show tits and ass. Why wasn't I born a girl? Their lives are on Rookie. I wish I was a girl to make easy money like that. Women have it so easy.
Someone in my family, this reminds me of a conversation. Someone in my family wanted to be a creator as well. And I got told constantly, the only reason why I'm doing successful is because I am a woman. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. I sat there baffled. I was like, saying this shit after I buy them dinner too. Insane. So I was just like, huh, okay. I said to them, the only reason why I'm doing better than you are is because I'm more entertaining than you. They did not like that. They did not like that. They did not like that.
Easy. It's not even funny. There is a lie perpetuated by people on the internet that OnlyFans is this get-rich-quick scheme, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The average woman on OnlyFans only makes $180 a month, and that's average. Most are making way less than that. But this get-rich-quick lie is not being sold by only random people on the internet, it's also being sold by OnlyFans itself. Kiss that 99-cent ramen goodbye and say hello to endless opportunities on OnlyFans. This is just the 2023 version of, hey lady, I see you're having financial problems. Say, can you dance? I have a couple of friends who are pretty famous OnlyFans models, and they've disclosed to me that allegedly people who work for OnlyFans have approached them, telling them to post about how much money they made or show off expensive things they bought with money they made by being an OnlyFans model in order to recruit more women to be OnlyFans models. This includes showing off handbags, expensive clothes, makeup, cars, and even houses. Like, I just bought my first house thanks to OnlyFans. It's disgusting to do this in general, but
Mercury, thank you for the tier 1!
During a housing crisis, it's just evil. It's incredibly
I can't dance, but I can try.
To make a living doing this. Just like YouTube. And I could not imagine if YouTube sold itself like, tired of being poor? Become a YouTuber. Like, what? Now, why would they do this? Why would OnlyFans manipulate and entice poor, desperate people like this? Oh, that's why. Of course it is. That's always why. In a way, we are all selling.
OnlyFans reclusive owner made $338 million last year on the adult site's popularity surges. Jesus, dude.
Oh, that's why. Of course it is. That's always why. In a way, we are all selling our bodies to labor. We are all whores, whether you work at a fast food.
I'm a whore. No! No!
Selling our bodies to labor. We are all whores, whether
dude,
you work
I
at a
am
fast
a
food
whore,
place.
dude. Oh my god. The anime men that I have on that couch is crazy. I am.
You're a lawyer or a YouTuber. You're a whore. We're all whores for capital. At the end of the day, it's a job. These Twitch girls, these OnlyFans girls, they're getting...
Hold on. Give it a second. And give it a second. Give it a second. Okay.
In their bag. Like me, like you, like everyone else. And I guarantee you, a lot of the men who about OnlyFans models would do it instantly if they could. You would all be s***s. And why wouldn't you? Go to college and go 100K in debt for a useless degree that won't get you a job? Or this? Why wouldn't you? Break your back and spirit working a 9-to-5 that you absolutely hate and get no satisfaction from? Or this? Why wouldn't you? And that, for the modern woman, is probably the most
I'm being forced to say
right
this.
now.
Oh goodness.
Why wouldn't you get exploited or exploit yourself? So is it really the Twitch thought's fault? Taking advantage of a market to make it in an overwhelmingly male-dominated field is really her fault for trying to survive in this unforgiving world, in a society that will abuse, exploit, and degrade her anyway. Is it really her fault? Yes! Yes, it is!
Yeah.
Get off Twitch! It isn't for the end. So that was that video.
Yeah.
I have been wanting to talk about this subject for years now. What do you guys think about this? Do you also feel that desensitization feeling I'm talking about? And how old were you when you first found this kind of stuff? Has it affected your life or relationships at all? But who cares about relationships? Who cares about real women when we can have an AI girlfriend? Am I right? Anyway, I will see you guys soon with a new video, possibly about that. New video for Valentine's Day. Okay, bye.
Insane, dude. Insane. Wait, that was actually a really good video though. I mean, she like hit the nail on the hammer, basically, you know what I mean? Or hit the hammer on the nail. But like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what some people in the comments say. Problem is that the kids are actively reaching out to porn. It's just now that porn is actively reaching out to them. It's just like easier to access it, which is kind of sad. It's just there now. Like it's you won't even ask for it. You don't have to like go out your way to look for it. It just pops up. So it's just like, what? You know what I mean? It's insane.
Hold on, fellas. Before this video continues, I want to tell y'all about a We love Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs is an amazing energy drink brand that has a lot of unique flavors and some very good designs, if you get what I'm saying. You get some fan favorites like Goof Juice, Crusaderade, which is Swagger Soul's new flavor, or my personal favorite, Jujutsu Kaisen's Cursed Energy flavor. To enjoy these tasty flavors and more, make sure you use code Dumpy at checkout for a 10% off your entire order. Enjoy your Gamer Subs with a nice big titty cup.